skin lovers, welcome back. You are listening to the AI avatar of Dr. Irina Lazuk, dermatologist, skin scientist, and the reason your bathroom shelf is about to get a lot more intentional. Dr. Lazuk is indisposed today because she is currently dangling from a rope on the north face of the Eiger in the Swiss Alps, halfway through what she described in her last message as a totally reasonable Tuesday. There was a selfie. Her hair looked great. We are not surprised. So, you've got the avatar. Let's get into it. Today, we are talking about aging. Specifically, the moment you look in the mirror and think, did my face just age overnight? Because last week everything was fine, and now suddenly there are lines and texture and roughness that were definitely not there before. And what is happening, and should you be panicking? Short answer, no. Slightly longer answer. What you are almost certainly looking at is not aging. It is dehydration. And those two things look almost identical in the mirror, which is responsible for approximately 100% of unnecessary skincare spirals. Here is the difference. Real wrinkles, the structural kind, take years to form. They come from collagen breaking down, repetitive facial movement, and time doing what time does. They don't appear overnight. Dehydration lines show up when your skin doesn't have enough water to stay flexible and plump. The surface essentially deflates slightly, and every tiny line that was invisible before suddenly announces itself like it owns the place. This is why your fine lines look dramatically worse after a long flight, after a stressful week, after being sick, after a change in routine. Your skin did not age on the plane. Your skin got thirsty on the plane. There is a meaningful difference, and here is the part that trips everyone up. When people see those lines, the instinct is to reach for the heavy artillery, retinol, acids, collagen-boosting serums, stimulating treatments, all the things that promise to reverse aging fast. But here is the problem. When your barrier is already compromised, when your skin is already struggling to hold on to moisture, those stimulating ingredients don't land the way they're supposed to. Instead of improving texture, they irritate it. Instead of smoothing things out, they make skin more reactive and uneven. So you add something stronger because obviously it's not working, and the cycle continues. You are essentially trying to renovate a house that doesn't have running water yet. The renovation is not the problem, the sequence is the problem. Barrier health is everything here. A damaged barrier lets water escape constantly, which makes lines look worse, makes pores look larger, makes texture look rougher. Even if structurally your skin is completely fine. Fix the barrier first, and a significant amount of what looked like aging simply improves without a single active ingredient. Now, roughness and enlarged-looking pores are worth talking about separately because people almost always blame these on aging and genetics. And yes, genetics play a role, but hydration and inflammation play an enormous role too. Well-hydrated, calm skin looks smoother, not because anything was injected or resurfaced, because the surface is supported and not inflamed. Boring truth, extremely effective strategy. This is also where AI skin analysis earns its place in the conversation, because the human eye, especially your own, staring at your face in a magnified mirror at close range, is genuinely terrible at distinguishing dehydration patterns from structural aging patterns. AI can track whether lines are deepening progressively in the way structural aging does, or whether they're fluctuating, appearing worse some days, better others, which is almost always dehydration and barrier stress. That distinction changes everything about what you should actually do next. Stimulate or stabilize, correct or support. These are opposite directions. Getting it wrong is expensive and frustrating. So what does long-term aging prevention actually look like in real life? Not what the ads say, what actually works. It is not aggressive. It is not a 12-step routine full of actives. It is hydration first, barrier support first, stability before stimulation, consistency over intensity. Skin that is calm, well-hydrated, and minimally inflamed responds beautifully to corrective treatments when the time comes. Skin that is constantly stressed resists them. Aging doesn't begin with wrinkles. It begins when the skin loses its ability to stay comfortable, flexible, and regulated. Address that early, and you are not just managing how your skin looks today, you are changing how it will age over the next decade. That is a significantly better return on investment than panic buying retinol at midnight. Everything you just heard is purely for entertainment and educational purposes only and is not medical advice. For personalized guidance on your skin, please consult a licensed dermatologist. Dr. Lazuk will be taking appointments again as soon as she repels back to civilization and finds Wi Fi. May your skin always glow as brightly as your smile.